in YouTube gets a little bit triggered. Oh no, you shouldn't show that. So you've seen that, right? I'll show you ones without fire very soon. So it was said to be an ambush. Okay. I didn't see any. Did you see anybody? I didn't see anybody. So that was why some people believe that. No, I don't think it's an ambush. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm just telling you what people are kind of feeling like. This doesn't look like. These guys are so armed that they have weapons that is called this surface to earth rocket launcher, where they can use RPG to shoot down a plane or anything. And most of these weapons, they were either looted from the Nigerian armory or taken from the Nigerian army on their ambush like that. Or they are practically supplied by their governor, I think. But imagine Nigeria spending trillions of naira buying weapons that are just there for terrorists to come take. And they've got, whenever you want to have protest, you are going to see Nigerian army with all of their display of all these different kind of gadgets. Obelo Turji and his gang, they could take down a battalion of soldiers in Nigeria. Ridiculous, yeah? No. It is more than that. Some say it's embarrassing. I was like, nah, it's even worse than embarrassing, right? It is like, it will. Take a look at this one.
Wal jihad Allah azirtamu tagutan Nigeria mun kai su Allahu akbar wal jihad ta'idhnillah ta'ala Allahu akbar tagutan Nigeria Allah azirtamu Allahu akbar Allah azirtamu dagutan Nigeria ƙaryanku sai mun ka ƙaryanku Allahu akbar Allah ba mu nasara Allah azamu kansu Allah ƙara Annabi Muhammadu Allahu akbar ayyuna sama kai ayane mu yi da bidiyo mana a gane dai an ci nazara an gode ma Allah muna godiya Allah ubangiji ya kai ku tada mai wuta ku sa mai wuta ku sa mai wuta ku sa mai wuta a kwane shi Annabi Muhammad ku sa mai wuta kai a sa mai wuta don Allah a sa mai wuta حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل الله اكبر الله اكبر الله اكبر
Welcome to Nigeristan, an extension of Afghanistan. And to the rest of you who are proud Nigerians, you should probably be calling yourselves the proud Nigeristans. I mean, that's so close to it. Because you see the jihad that is at the border, your border, is even bigger than what you are currently experiencing. And it is, it makes it worse when those who promise to keep you safe are those behind the terrorism. All for what? All for all these stones, all this piece of what? If you go to northern Nigeria right now, the terrorism there is not going to end. And why? You see, those who are funding the terrorism there, they are funding it all for precious stones. That is so available according to them that they couldn't, for the sake of their own people, right, develop it. They have no plan of developing anything. They just want to, they want the eyes of everyone, off all of their activities. The criminals who are supposed to keep you safe are now using the instrument of government to protect terrorists. That's why somebody said that wasn't an ambush. Ayagun, handover of weapons, all for what? All for this.
Auna ka hada da shi ko
Abuja wannan ku
Abuja
akai ni Abuja can wurin masu abin gannan ba saura passport dina a wanke a kawo mani
ka gane ko
Now, reason why then they killed themselves in northern Nigeria, Bidato, it is not because of Islam. It is not because these guys actually care about any religion. No. Remember that they have managed to destroy education in that place enough that it is almost like it doesn't exist intentionally, right? So that makes it easier for different kind of terror group to be able to recruit their soldiers from the pool of untrained, uneducated, unskilled young northerners. And all they have to give them is give them drugs and guns. And then the job is done. Rather than go into the place and use sack to pack them, you could chase the entire village away, the entire community away, and send your guys in with their explosives, dynamite, and begin to blow everything up, and you begin to load the trucks. While you are also seated at the security meeting in Abuja, discussing how to bring peace to northern Nigeria. Do you see the whole thing? They've got this they've got all these weapons, but including surveillance drones. They've got drones that could actually be dropped in the midst of these terrorists, but they won't, because dropping bomb on them means you are killing the soldiers recruited by the northern politicians to steal supposed Nigeria resources. And then all for what? All for what? They will never run out of soldiers. In case if you are sleeping right now, I need you to wake up. You see those ones that hijacked Turji and his gang? They are just one out of 1,000 of different groups. These ones are even speaking the language that a lot of people are finding difficult to understand. They are all coming for one thing: jihad.
neno heferbe koyi dube hoyni heferbe kambe sahababe e famtude jatede wobbe mabbe fu daabaji dura kono jobe be hefer be jom be garat be mbaram be wude jam nyalla wal hay alhamdulillah ani noy goruden hande imbaran hefer be galti lele de men do daano de in noddataake bilani ko kata kal ko hala ko wala nen alhamdulillah inna de sakiram ne fu jiddo Allah yaafo dum fu himmire jihadi sobo e habade hawri hefer fu hokka yonkim wallahi nyande nyalana ma wara e mayta nen alhamdulillah annabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam gorko goddo wari e makko wi min mi yehi ladde wi nokkure lobbede do ladde wodi koyde ngala to ndiyam no wodi ton cukku no wodi ton bibbe ledde ngon ton nam yidi mi yatom jodom rewa Allah faado mayim tam yi yimbe fe sakko anna tawi sakko ko humbidum nulaado fu dum nulaado wi o ala tuhibbuna an yaghfira Allahu lakum wa yadkhilukum aljanna jalla on jida Allah yaafo on watta on aljanna na o yimi den jid o wi ukhzu fi sabilillah ore saabe Allah dum e rewtin don man qatala fi sabilillahi fawaqa naqa wajabat lahu aljanna kabido saabe Allah alqadar bilande enno naggina ngelobe yejjo bila ka dum tan kabido saabe Allah dum addan wajibana ke Allah timfini aljanna nan alhamdulillah sakirabe annabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam o lamda dum jihadi o wi an tuqatil al kuffara idha laqitahum so hawri hayfa ka bana nan alhamdulillah sakirabe to zunuba yaafete do budal hebete do teddengal adna hebete do sariya Allah nyibata saabe wolde de gonden e mum joni nan alhamdulillah hakkune do e to jaaten to so e palol nadden so tampude ni jaata yaade dom data don ko illa sona Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala windana en baraji nan alhamdulillah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wi yalle anon gondim Allah tindin.
I just wanted to see a bit of it. Somebody was asking, what language is this? Baba, show matter money. It no matter anymore. Because me and you, we are infidels to these terrorists. And according to one of them, who is the governor of Bauchi State, he said these guys believe that Nigeria is their headquarters, that they are all going to end up in Nigeria, and the rest of us like this, they go chase us away. He didn't put it that way, but he said, the rest of you who are not Fulanis in Nigeria, you should be ready, because all over the world, Fulanis believe that Nigeria is there, and they are journeying down, and they will be welcomed. They will be given land, this or that. One of them said that because it's Nigeria, you know. I have no words, because the whole primary thing about this whole terrorism is just to get rid of those of you who are considered as what? Threats to their disguised jihad, which mostly is not even any jihad than the normal terrorism. But their target this time around is what? The mineral resources of the people. So these guys are only armed. The direction and the directive of where to go to is being done by those who are supposed to keep them out. If they are not in Nigeria already, right? Those who are supposed to keep them out. They are the ones who are harming them and telling them where to go. And they are also the ones who are deploying and knowing when to deploy soldiers to this place or that place, or never to deploy them at all. And Eastern Nigeria is a place where you will think that is where Turji lives and kills Nigerian soldiers. Like the last check, these guys were also in Yobe, in that same Sokoto state. This last weekend, over 150 peasants were killed in that same Sokoto. And from China, when Koolu landed in China yesterday, they said he ordered that the Nigerian army should relocate the operation command to Sokoto State and retaliate that humiliating video you just saw. In China, But this was how he got welcomed to China, where they are doing China-Africa Summit. And you know what that means now? I'll come back to it. Koolu in China.
You never seen this kind of abuse before. Turubu, I must abuse you. Turubu, number 1, Oguokiyapa. Turubu number 2, Oguokiyama. Turubu number 3, Oguokiya your children. Turubu number 4, Ogugo bury all your family. Turubu is a god to you. A god to you. Turubu is a god to you.
That was him in China. And guess what? The same people he traveled to China with are the same people welcoming him at the airport, welcoming him at the hotel. Wale Idun, even the Minister of Defense, Badaru. Did you see him beside Devulumai? I mean, did you see that list, right? You saw Wale Idun, you saw Devulumai, then you saw Madaru, which is the Minister of Defense, Abi, Tifnumbu's Minister of Defense. They got to know that they have killed all their soldiers, collected 2 armor tank carriers, and all the weapons inside the place. Badaru is still there, like that Christmas goat that just got roasted, you know, the head. Like that. That's your Minister of Defense, the Madaru. Anyway, they say Koolu has ordered all the Nigerian military and everybody to go to Sokoto State and find Bello Turji. I'll tell you when they find him. I want them to find him. Seriously, I actually want this Turji and his gang not arrested, okay? Neutralized, not certain, you know, and genuinely sweep all these areas that are now being controlled by these terrorists, sweep them off for these terrorists, if not for anything, for the sake of the indigenous people of these areas that they have either killed or sent to the IDP camps, internally displaced people, refugee camps, if not for anything, for their sake. I would love that. It's just going to be like a fantasy, isn't it? If wishes were horses, beggars to ride.
You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not, the time is coming when you won't need.
Because wishes don't build anything. All this knee-jerk reaction, they are just what it is. Nobody gives a damn about those soldiers killed or any Nigerian killed by these terrorists or whatever. They don't give a damn. Somebody said, if this was like the president will return to Nigeria, he will cut short his trip and they will go back and say, you killed my soldier. I said, which one? In fact, people will be so like too shocked to believe that happened. Nobody cares about your Excuse me. These guys don't give a damn about your lives. Whether you are wearing the uniform for them or you are wearing the face cap for them that says, one Nigeria. They don't give a damn about you. None of them did anyway. But we'll leave it at that. Let's go on. Take a look at those who are training to become soldiers in Nigeria. The little shaggy way that they showed them inside their supposed military training and being Kwabi school. And if you take I suspect they are the Gen Z, the Gen Z will join military.
Extra gala. Extra gala di madu. What do we do now? What do we do? There's no security for school. Yeah, you see, and I don't get security. Not when I will do. Hello, guys. Don't call me Baka. Hello, guys. Guys. I to come out by you. Anybody that wants to move on by.
Voila, today, Gen Z don't go join army. And then they are now protesting that they are treating them somehow. They went after their trainers. Those ones speak race, run away. Imagine Gen Z we carry punch, who won't beat his instructor. Say, how can they be treating us like this? Then team together chase their instructor. The instructor pick race, other people pick race. Then somehow, some of them know say, iyata omaje. They can't beat him. We're still going to come their way. I'll give you the follow-up on that too, if I hear anything. Okay? But that happened there in Lagos last weekend as well, which was because of the mistreatment of army recruits, army trainees. Gen Z is soldier. I want to plan cool later with time. It could just be like, say, they go join army 6 months after. Recruits in the army will begin to feel like, man, these people are so corrupt. Let's overthrow the government. Corpora. You know, she corpora, the man soldier. Corpora Martins. You want plan coup? You the craze? That's so, I say, no, we have to take over. We have to take care of these guys. That would be so interesting, though, right? Enemy won't try. Check your audio now. It should be working. I know. Where is that? 51-25. Don't worry. They won't try us. They won't get us. They won't get us. I promise you. I'm keeping my eyes on the screen. So everyone, remember that too. When you watch this video or you are watching a replay, remember that at 51-25, 51 minutes, 25 seconds, the audio suddenly disappeared. Because I won't go Edo where a lot has been happening. And I've managed to just sort of entertain myself from their development. From the development in that state, including the one that triggered, we go kill Yoruba, we go kill Igbo, we go kill this, we go kill that, kill ourselves, poison this, poison that. All of this emanating from the toxic political campaign between the APC, led by Adam Oshiomole, who has been leading the campaign of bigotry, tribal division, identity politics, even in the space of Edo State. He has said a lot of things, but they will tell you it's all politics. It's not. It is just the APC politics. Toxic. And most of the time it happens when they have a lot to cover up to distract you. Let's start talking about the Esan people at the Benin. Let's start talking about the Romi people and then this. Oh, let us talk about these, other kind of things. And then, endless attacks on themselves. Anyway, we are going to Edo State now, where they believe that even if Obaseki don't fail, as obvious as some will say, I know see Obaseki